This is dandruff, small white flakes of dead skin cells which are noticed on the shoulders no matter what you wear. Dandruff is one of the most common scalp concerns that I see in clinic. And the good news, it's very manageable. I'm Dr. Sina, a board-certified consultant, UK-based dermatologist, and today I'm going to walk you through how to tackle troublesome dandruff. So, what causes dandruff? We need to get something clear first. Dandruff is not an underlying disease process by itself. It's a sign, the visible flaking of the scalp, often accompanied by itching and irritation. It has a number of potential causes, so what's the most common cause? Well, this is a condition called seborrheic dermatitis, and it's what I'll mostly focus on today. It's linked to a yeast called malassezia, which naturally lives in our skin. However, in certain conditions, can go on to be an overgrowth, particularly in the scalp. It can also affect around the beard line, in the nasolabial areas, and below the eyes particularly. However, there are more causes to be aware of, particularly eczema, psoriasis, and also more severe fungal infections of the scalp like tinea. Now, let's talk about how to get to the root cause of dandruff. This is where professional help becomes really valuable. Your family doctor can take scalp scrapings to try and identify the specific type of fungus if present. They can also assess for other underlying conditions if present, such as psoriasis or eczema. This might be contributing to your symptoms, so getting a proper diagnosis of it is key for management going forward. Having said all this, what are certain ingredients to look out for and try if you're struggling with dandruff? Whilst it's really important to target a cause, there are certain hero agents which are just really important to try out. Firstly, ketoconazole shampoo, which is very useful for seborrheic dermatitis and usually tried quite early on for dandruff. It's usually used 2 to 3 times per week for up to 2 to 4 weeks. It can be purchased over the counter and let it sit on your scalp for 3 to 5 minutes before rinsing. And don't worry, it can be rotated with different shampoos during the week if needed. Secondly, salicylic acid, which is a beta hydroxy acid, and it's oil soluble, meaning that it can penetrate deeper into the follicles, not just sit on the surface. On the scalp, it acts as a keratolytic, which means that it helps break down and loosen dead skin cells which are just building up and causing that scale. When used as a serum, simply part your hair and apply as a dropper, and it can be used multiple times per week. Glycolic acid is an alternative agent for managing scale buildup, but it's generally used as a gentler alternative when salicylic acid is a bit too sensitive for the skin. You'll really be looking at more gentler exfoliation with glycolic acid. In some cases, your specialist may recommend additional targeted treatments. Certain ingredients may be restricted for use in cosmetic products in certain regions. However, they can be prescribed by a suitably qualified practitioner when necessary and indicated. Your practitioner may consider products like selenium sulfide. It helps dandruff, specifically in the case of seborrheic dermatitis, by restricting the growth of the malassezia yeast. It also slows down the shedding of the skin cells. Another one is coal tar, which can still be prescribed by a doctor, although very limited in over-the-counter products. It works by normalizing the production of skin cells and reducing redness as well. We use it especially in dermatology in conditions like psoriasis and eczema. If your dandruff simply isn't improving after 4 to 6 weeks of solid treatment, or if it's very thick, red, painful or swollen, then it may be assigned to see your dermatologist. You may have a condition which needs further investigation in that case. Dandruff can be a stubborn little thing, but with good solid treatment, most people do see improvements. Let me know in the comments section if there's been certain products that have really worked for you. I would be super interested to know. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more skincare content. Dr. Sina signing off for now.